Hello and welcome back to Gibu's Quickies, where the rule is, I only have 1 hour to play a game and then write a review. The overall goal is to find if a game feels like it is valuable to play after the first hour, and then write a review based on that first hour impression. Today, we have Until Then, an interactive fiction novel style game developed by Polychroma Games and published by Maximum Entertainment LLC. The game originally released June 25th, 2024, and it currently retails for $19.99. Until Then, currently, at the time of writing this review, has a very positive rating on Steam. I received this product for free so that I could write this review, but I will still remain unbiased and objective. On first boot, I noticed that this game is built using Godot. It immediately brought me to a settings screen where I was allowed to change resolution, adjust sound levels, check controls, even tweak some video settings. I left everything but the resolution at default settings and then proceeded with the game. I did take heed from the developer to use keyboard and mouse, as they are still working on some controller input issues. I was greeted by a pleasant piano melody and pixelated rain along with a very nice poem. I noticed the animation in the opening. It was pretty fluid, stylized, the silhouette was pretty nice touch, I thought. The opening ends with the line, "The world hasn't ended yet," setting the mood for the game for me. This brought me to the actual main menu where you can see a pretty nice bedroom with a worn closet, some well-designed and nicely styled pixel graphics. An overturned laundry basket that was just slightly out of focus. It gave a real sense of depth that you really don't find in many pixel-style games. Seeing that the start button is quite literally the clock's alarm, it made me laugh pretty hard. I have a feeling I'm going to enjoy this game very much. When the main character finally wakes up, in what I have to say is the most human possible way, I searched the bedroom and clicked everything I could find, which led to the cutscene of the main character playing on the keyboard. Once you're done playing piano, you start flipping through your phone and checking your email. This is where we find out your name is Mark Borgia. Mark is a game-obsessed student who would rather be playing video games than doing his homework, which we soon find out is really going to bite him in the ass pretty heavily. Now, I'd rather not give any spoilers for the rest of the game. Instead, let's get on with some ratings. Gameplay, 3.5 out of 5 gems. The actual gameplay of Until Then is kind of odd. The controls feel fluid, but at the same time, the graphics on the screen don't always match what the controls are. Since I did get notification from the developer that this is expected, I really won't hold it against them. There is a lot of clickable Easter eggs in the game that I did find to be quite interesting. The bulletin board, for instance, you can strategically transport equipment to an alternate location, as the fat electrician would say. You can also get an achievement for liking your own posts on social media on the phone. The level of detail they put in really astounds me. Good marks all around. Soundtrack, 4.5 out of 5 gems. The soundtrack, it's almost perfect. The ambient noise brings you to the location. You can tell whoever designed the game lived in a place like this. It's inspired by the Philippines and you can clearly see the influence. The music, it's rich and warm, inviting to the ear combined with the ambient sounds. It really adds a lot of depth that's already in a deep game. I was highly impressed. Graphics, 4 out of 5 gems. Despite being a pixel art game, the character art models, the backgrounds, the props, the shadows, the lighting, the mixture of 2D and 3D, to create a depth of field that almost feels like you're looking at a hologram. I was blown away at how intricately simplistic it is. The longer you look, the more you realize just how complex it is. Even in the first 20 seconds of the game, you can see several different techniques to add depth and dimension to a scene. It's a truly wonderful design. I can't speak highly enough about it. Difficulty, not applicable. Being a visual novel, there really isn't a difficulty factor to speak of, but that doesn't really hurt the game in any way. You're experiencing a story, not really playing a game. It's like listening to an audiobook. You get a massive information dump directly to your cortex and get that nice hit of the sweet, sweet dopamine in return. Immersion, 5 out of 5 gems. This game is built to immerse the player. Every second playing, I was captive to it. My alarm is the only thing that snapped me out of it. From the environment, to the music, to the background noise, I could almost smell the subway funk through my monitor. There is an incredible amount of immersion in this game to be had. Trust me when I say this, you will be the center stage of your own private screening of this play, and you will be on edge of your seat while you do it. Overall rating, 4.25 out of 5 gems. Until Then is amazing. It takes the concept of a visual novel, turns it on its head, and gives it the entire genre a good spanking. The animation, the music, the story that I experienced in just this first hour would put any visual novel on the market today and be confident that it would hold up, if not decimate all the competition. I can flatly say now everyone needs to grab a copy today because you will not forgive yourself for missing out on this one. So the real question is Until Then worth the retail price of $19.99? No, it's worth more, honestly. I believe that the developer should have went a minimum of $24.99 on this title, and it would still sell handsomely. I truly enjoyed every minute playing this game, and I look forward to playing it more in the future. Between the complex characters, the beautiful music, even when Mark is practicing and misses a note, it still sounds good, and it even adds further to the immersion. The highly interactive part of the gameplay, you really can't go wrong. It's a nearly perfect visual novel, and the only bug I came across had to do with controls, and since those are known and being worked on, I will absolutely not hold that against this game. I hope you had as much fun watching as I did playing Until Then. If you did, let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Remember to hit the bell so you'll get notified when I release a new video. Now, I hope that you have a great day, because like I always like to say, it is always a great day to have a great day. Bye for now.